Well, hey everybody, welcome back to day 4 of Star Wars Week, and today we're going to be looking at comics and my favorite comics of Star Wars that I enjoy. One of my favorites is this. This is a treasury size. This is The Empire Strikes Back. It's a little rough. Had to do some cleaning on it, but I really am glad to have it. But what's really cool is you can also get it in digest form. And I do believe they actually make a comic of this. I have not seen it myself, but it's kind of neat that they made it in several different sizes. So, and this has the whole story on the inside. It's very cool. It's a little different, believe it or not. It's a little different from this one, and it's a little different from the movie. There's a couple of different things that happen in there, so if you get a chance, have a look at those. One other thing that I like subscribing to, and have for years, but I've kind of let the subscription drop, is this Star Wars Insider. Now this is a very old one. This is from, boy, I don't know exactly what year this is from. Sorry about the glare. This I think is from the 80s somewhere, and it's still packed up and in the package, but I love Star Wars Insider. It gives you a lot of insight into what happened with Star Wars as it was being filmed and written, and you got some behind the scenes stuff, which is very cool. One of the best covers that I ever got with Star Wars Insider was this one right here. This was the tribute to Carrie Fisher after she had passed away. I am going to actually get this either slabbed or I will put it in a frame slab myself. This is one thing I want to get done. I went two Comic-Cons ago. She was supposed to appear. I had seen her at one fan expo. She was supposed to appear at the one in 2016, and she had pulled out, and a lot of people got a little ticked off with her, and less than 2 days later she had died. She wasn't feeling well at this con, and she had left, and unfortunately people need to sometimes back off and let people just do what they need to do, but I really felt bad. And this is one of the first main characters in Star Wars that passed away, and I just thought when I saw this cover, I thought it was one of the most beautiful covers ever. Sure, she wasn't the most beautiful woman in the world, but it wasn't about the beauty, it was about the strength of a princess trying to free her people. And this cover just really really brought it home for me. So I will one day get this slabbed up so I can have it. It probably has zero value other than the fact that she was the first main character that we lost in Star Wars. So let's get on to the comics that I enjoy. These are my favorite covers, and I really enjoy these. Now this is from 2013, and the cover artist is Wes Zoba, and it is Star Wars Agents of the Empire. This is number 4 of 6. And I really like just the art. They've kind of over-colored Boba Fett there. He's a little too green for my liking, but I just like all the action that's happening there. Very, very nice book. The next one is from 2013. This is an Alex Ross cover, and you can tell it a mile away. It is Star Wars. The Empire has a target lock on Leia, and this is number 4. Again, Darth Vader, Princess Leia, everything happening behind it, and the iconic, I guess you would call that paneling that you see in Star Wars all the time. Now, one series that I really enjoyed, this is from 1995. Ian Gibson is your cover artist, and it is Droids, Star Wars Droids. I really, really like this series. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Somebody with a really good imagination came up with this. And this is from 1994. Bill Hughes is the cover artist, and this is my favorite droid cover. It is Star Wars Droids. It's embossed. Both C-3PO and R2-D2 are embossed, and it's a nice black cover, and it just says everything about Star Wars. I think it is a fantastic looking cover. You can't get more iconic than that. And the next series that I really have made an attempt to get them all, but I don't know if I ever will, because I don't know how many there are. This is from 2016. This is the comic block variant. Cover is Mark Brooks, and it is Vader Down number 1. Now, there's a lot of these Vader Down, and like I say, this is the comic block variant. Not one of my favorite Vader Down covers, but it's still a Vader Down, and I'm always looking for the Vader Down stuff. This one I really enjoy. This is from 2016. Mark Brooks is your cover artist. It's from the Forbidden Planet variant. It is the Forbidden Planet variant, and of course it is Vader Down number 1, but it's with the action figures on the front, and that one really I really like. Now this Vader Down that you're about to see is from 2016. Mark Brooks again, the cover artist, but this is from the Vienna Comic Con. It's the Vienna Comic Con variant, and it is very kind of rustic. And I do believe what they have run back to here. If you look at it, it is a variation of the first Luke picture we saw, but we've got Vader and Dr. Aphra here, and we've got C-3PO and R2-D2 in the back. So I have quite a few of these Vader down. I have no idea how many they are, but I really like it. When I can find them, I'll grab them as quickly as I can find them. The next one up is from 2015 Fan Expo variant. The cover is by Cassidy, and it is the Fan Expo Star Wars variant. I saw this at a lot of shows. I never picked it up, and this was gifted to me by a subscriber of mine, and I really appreciate the fact that he gave that to me. Now, for years and years and years, Dark Horse did Star Wars, and then in 2016, Marvel was given back the property, and this is the first cover. Again, this is Cassidy. This is Star Wars #1, the first cover when it was given back to Marvel, and this is the first print. I grabbed it up. I grabbed almost the whole series as I could. And then a little later on, this is John Cassidy. This is a third reprint of that cover, and it is red. It really stands out. I like it just as equally as the first one, but it is the third print. I thought it looked pretty amazing, so I grabbed it up. What can you say? Oh, gotta get that out of the way. Jeez, I'm bashing into everything here. These two next books were given to me by Eric the Hoosier Nerd, my friend. And this is from May 2018, artist by John Tyler Christopher, and I love these covers, and I know he's trying to collect them all. This is the Star Wars Bib Fortuna, number 45. This is, again, is the action figure covers, and he is trying to get them all, and I think he's pretty darn close, but he sent me that one, and then he sent me this one, John Tyler Christopher, again, and this is a beauty. This is C-3PO, and this is number 01, C-3PO with a red arm. Again, the action Makiro variants, and these are really nice. I'm making no attempt to get them all because there's a lot of them, but I know Eric is on the case to get them all, and I think he's being pretty successful. Up next is something that I thought was a little crazy, and I picked it up, and I don't know why, but it's from 2001. Cover is Lucas Maragon, and this is Tag and Bink Are Dead, number 1. Now, I had no idea that these covers would take off the way they did, or these books would take off the way they did, but these are pricey books, these Tag and Bink. And again, Lewis here, this is Star Wars Tag and Bink Are Dead, number 2. Very pricey books. I was really actually quite surprised. It's a parody about two stormtroopers that, you know, you go into their life and their screw-ups, the whole bit. I think this is kind of where they got Finn from, to be honest with you. I'd almost have to say this is where they got Finn from. Then we get into some older books. 1985, the cover is Ron Friends, and this is Star Wars number 99. And there's a hand there saying, if Lando dies, I'll destroy your planet. And there's a little green person there that Luke is holding on to. Haven't read this one, I have to be honest with you. I just picked it up because of the cover. I really like it. This is from 1984. Bob McLeod is your cover artist. This is Star Wars number 86, and it's a stormtrooper trying to grab Princess Leia out of there, and it looks like she is in peril by any stretch of the imagination. So we'll get those out of there. Oh, I did that. Sorry. From 1981, this is a Walt Simonson cover. This is Star Wars number 51, Resurrection of Evil. Not the most amazing cover I've ever seen, but it was Walt Simonson, so I thought I'd better pick that up. You know, you gotta pick that up. 1977, first print, Howard Chaykin. This is Star Wars number 6. And there is Darth Vader and Luke, and it says, today you die, Luke Skywalker. This is your final battle. And it's kind of interesting. Luke doesn't look like anything other than Luke we know, but anyways, there he is, fighting Darth Vader. And I grabbed this one because I just like the look of it. 1983, Al Williamson is your cover artist, and we have Boba Fett and Jabba in here. And this is Return of the Jedi, 1 in a 4-issue series. Kind of a artsy looking cover. And the last one I'm going to show is my absolute favorite cover. This is a 1 in 25 variant, or incentive variant. It is a photo cover, and it is, of course, of Princess Leia, Star Wars Shattered Empire number 2. That cover is just a stunningly beautiful cover. It really captures her at her best, and this is the scene where she meets the Wookiees, or not the Wookiees, but the the little teddy bear guys. The what the heck are they? Anyways, this is where she runs into them for the first time after she has come off the speeder, and I don't know the photography here, and I don't know if they've enhanced this, but it looks just absolutely amazing. One of my favorite covers. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is the day 4 Star Wars Week comic book go over. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. We are working towards the live show on Sunday where we're giving away prizes and talking about Star Wars and looking at sets and figures. Going to be a good old time. I know it's Mother's Day. Hope you can make it. I know a lot of us are still quarantined. I am. I don't know about your end of the world, but we are. But Area 51, home of the superheroes. I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.